We are back. Watch Football Weekly. We have the biggest news. You see the background. Will Kramer, finally, it has happened. Terry McLaurin gets the contract extension. 3 years, $71 million, 28 guaranteed. About damn time, Will.
I know.
Talk to me, man. Talk to me about it.
Yeah. So, like you said, 3-year deal. It makes a lot of sense. They're paying him in his prime. When he's 30, he'll be released to figure out what's next. So they're getting him in the prime. Let me ask you, was there ever a doubt in your mind?
Ab, shout out to our guy Ab, that diehard Washington fan with us. He did put a little twinge when he was talking about the trade. I talked to a couple other people. They were talking about potential spots. And the fact that we weren't getting it done made me wonder. But something I heard in the podcast you sent me was Ben Standig, where it was, I knew there was Deron Payne there. And I knew before anything happened on that front, you were going to have to deal with this. So they kind of played together. So I figured I figured we wouldn't be foolish enough to let him go. Mm-hmm. I would say I was about 85% the most time. I did let a little creep in, but I was about 85%.
Okay.
We were good.
Yeah. So. See, I had no doubt that this was going to happen.
Okay.
Listening to Ron talk over the last couple of years, he said similar stuff about Jonathan Allen, and it's production, but it's about being a certain teammate. And I agree with what Nathan's saying there, how the media they need something to talk about, and it's like, I do think the team got a little sticker shock when Christian Kirk signed for 23,000 or 23 million a year. I think they were looking to sign him around that 22 a year ballpark. Yeah. And then when that happened, that went out the window. And I think his agent said, now we're here. You see the screen there, and Washington was here, and they had to find a way to come, and I think that's what took a little bit longer. I thought this was going to happen in training camp.
Yeah.
But I was never in doubt. I'll be honest. I never thought this would be this is not the type of player you let go. Right. And it's what's huge is for the first time, this may be our biggest re-signing in. I can't remember another re-signing that is as big as this.
Right. That is
and to a long-term contract too, not just re-upping our Kirk Cousins every year as we did. I'm racking my brain right now trying to think. I can't think of another time we re-signed one of our guys and we're like, yeah, this is good.
Right.
Is it Sean Taylor?
Right. You have to go way. Yeah, you have to go a couple years back. Almost potentially 10 years back. I mean, and the thing about it is, it's not just the one. I mean, over the last couple of years, we talk about this signing. We talked about before the Jonathan Allen signing, that Logan Thomas signing. You know what I mean? Getting McKissick back on the team. We are people. We're re-signing them and we're keeping them here, but they want to stay here. You know what I mean? Talk about the McKissick situation where he was potentially going to Buffalo and then turned right around, does an about face, and comes to us. That is a good sign. And getting a guy like this, our one of our leaders, definitely one of the captains, this will in turn, I believe, bring a lot more people over here because he is so well respected.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, hey.
Well, and one thing I was thinking of is, he was obviously holding out for mini camp, and that kind of makes sense that, that type of stuff. But I was sitting there like, we're in a fortunate situation that his agent is indicating he wants an extension. He wants to stay here. Right. I mean, if I was his agent, I would be telling Terry, we're going elsewhere because who's throwing you the ball? Let me see what this guy does.
Let them prove it to me.
Yeah, I'm tired of, taking passes from Case Keenum and Taylor Heineke, So it's like, let's dictate our future. So I never would have done this as an agent. But he was saying that, he wants an extension. And that just kind of made me say, like, we got to jump on this. Like, this dude, for some reason, wants to stay here among all the junk that he's been through. So that makes it alone said this guy's worth even more money.
Yeah. Yeah. And one of the things that I definitely am looking forward to is now seeing him on the field in mesh with the offense.
Yes.
You know, and I believe he is one of those type of guys that once he comes in, he'll be able to kind of fit in and get back into the groove of things. Because I really need him, especially with kind of some of the things we've been hearing about Carson Wentz. We need that chemistry, that relationship, that rapport to build so that we can move definitely into the future this year.
Yeah,
I'm glad we got it under the belt though, because that's perfect.
Yep.
That's what we needed. That's what we needed. Thanks for watching. If you like that clip, be sure to check out the other great content from the Let's Talk Football community. And as always, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when more great content like this becomes available.